Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to discuss another LeetCode problem statement, that is minimum size subarray sum. It's a problem number 209 of medium category. So basically here we have given nums of array and target. So what basically we have to do is you just have to find the minimum window whose sum is either equal to or greater than the given target. In that case you just have to return the output. So if you will see, in this case the target is 7. So if you will add these two elements, right, you will be getting your target. So the output is 2. In another example, you have given 144 as an array and the target is 4. So if you will have this one is enough to, achieve the target. So in that case, we have to return 1. In another example, you have target as 11. So if you will sum up all these elements, you will be getting 8, which is not even greater or equal to the target. In that case, you just have to return 0. So let me quickly jump to the board and we will discuss what approach we have to follow in order to solve this problem statement. Minimum size subarray window means, let's say if the given target is 5, in that case what you have to do, if you will add these two elements, right, so you will be getting your target. So basically you just have to return 2. If the target is 6, then what will happen? You just have to sum up these three. Okay, so you will be getting 6. So the size which we have is 3. If you will see, if you will add these two elements also, you are getting 6. So you have to find the minimum size. So in this case, you are getting 3 elements. In this case, you need only 2 elements. So this will be your output. Same approach we have to follow in order to solve this problem statement. Now, in order to solve this problem statement, this is very simple and straightforward problem statement. We will be using two pointers, to calculate the, window size. So let me quickly add the index, and indexing starts from 0 and it will go up to the length minus 1 for the given array. As we are talking about the two pointers, so the first pointer will initialize from 0th position and second pointer will initialize from 0th position again, and we will just suppress it. If we will able to achieve the given target, right, then we will just move the I value, or else we will keep on moving the j value. So here if we will see, initially the value of I is 0, the value of j is again 0. Now we have to calculate the sum, and based on that summation value, we have to check with the target whether it's equal to or greater than the given value or not. So for that, we need one sum value which will initialize from 0 value. In the very next step, we need another variable called minimum. This will just give you the minimum size, right? Whether it's a 2 size or 3 size, we have to consider the minimum one. This one we will initialize by infinity. For that, we will be using integer.max value. Another one thing which we have to remember, in order to calculate the window, right, we have to use this formula, that is j minus I plus 1. We will see shortly like how this works. So initially the value of sum is 0. So now we will calculate this value, how we are getting. So initially this is 0. Once the value of j is at 0th position, the sum will become 2. Okay. So it will be plus 2, that will be 2. This 2 is not equal to or greater than the target. So we will increment the value of j. J will come at this position. Okay. Position 1. Now just add this element, so it will be plus 3, so you will be having total as 5. This 5 is again not equal to or greater than the given target, so what we will do, again we will increment the value of j. So the total sum we will have, that is plus 1, it will be 6. Okay, this is again it's not equal, so again we will increment the value of j, so it will be 6 plus 2, that is 8. Once this is equal to or greater than the target, then first thing what we have to do, we just have to update the min value. In order to update the min value, what we have to do, j minus I plus 1. So the value of j is 3 minus value of I is 0 plus 1, so this is coming as total 4. So this, whichever is smaller, that value we will update it. Now j will come at this 3 position, right, and which is the sum we have 8. So what we'll do, we will start moving this I. So before moving, what you have to do, you just have to subtract this element. So once you will subtract, the total sum you will be left with, that is 6. After subtracting, you just have to increment the value of I. Now this 6 is not equal to greater, so we don't have to calculate min. Again, we will increment the value of j. Okay. Now in this case, it will be 6 plus 4, that is 10. So once you will get this element as 10, so what you have to do, you just have to again calculate the value of min. So it will be j minus I, that is 1, 4 minus 1, 3 plus 1. Again, we are getting 4 only. So we already have minimum value updated with 4, so we are not going to update it again. Now once this is 10, right, so what we have discussed, first we have to subtract the given element. So once you will subtract this I, so it will become 7. After subtracting, you just have to increment the value of I. Okay, so now this 7, right, this 7 value whatever we have, this is equal to the target. So what we will do, simple, we have to calculate the value of min. So how we will calculate, that will be 4 minus, the given element, that is I, that is 2. 4 minus 2, that will be 2 plus 1. So we will be having the window of 3. How come? If you will sum up these three elements, right, you are getting 7. So window will be 3. So this 3 you just have to compare with the min value, whichever is smaller, that we just have to update it. So in this case, it will be 3. Again, we have 7 only, right? So again, we will move this left element. So once you will subtract this one, you will have, minus 1. So that will be 6. And increment the value of I. So I will come at this position. Now this 6 is not greater than equal to our target. So what we have to do, we don't have to calculate the value of minimum. So what we will do, again we will increment the value of j. J will come at this position and we will add this element, that will be plus 3. So you will be having 9. So whenever we are moving this j, right, so we are adding the sum, we are doing the summation. Whenever we are moving this I, we are subtracting the value. It means we are trying to, find the minimum. We are trying to suppress the size of a window. In this case, we got 9. So again, 9 is greater than equal to the target. So first thing, we have to calculate the given minimum. So that will be 5 minus 3, that is 2 plus 1, this formula, j minus I plus 1. So in this case, you are getting again 3. So we are not going to update. So what we will do, first we will subtract this value. So after subtraction, you will be left with sum as 7. And in this case, what you have to do, you just have to increment the value of I will come at this position. Again, what you have to do, j minus I. So 5 minus 4, that is 1 plus 1. This formula again you have to use. So you will be getting the window as 2. This value is less than the minimum window whatever we have, 3. So we just have to update this, and at the end you just have to return this minimum. Let me quickly jump to the LeetCode compiler and we'll write a code for the same. So the first thing we need is, as we have discussed, we need 2 pointers. So that will be int I is equals to 0, j is again 0. Again, we have discussed like we need sum and we need min value, that will be again 0. Now, the min value will initialize from integer dot max value. It means let's consider it as infinite. Now, as we have discussed, this iteration will keep on moving until it is the value of j is less than the given length. Okay. Now, the first thing, what we have to do, whenever j will increment, right? So what we have to do, we just have to increment the value of sum. We just have to do this summation. So it will be like this, nums of j. Also, we have discussed like by any chance, if the value of sum is greater than or equal to the given target, in that case, the first thing, we have to calculate the min. In order to calculate the min, we need math.min, and it will be either the min value or it will be j minus I plus 1. This is to calculate the minimum window. After that, you just have to subtract the given value from this sum, and at the end what you have to do, you just have to increment the value of I. So whenever we are incrementing the I, before that we have to subtract the value, and whenever we are incrementing the value of j, we have to keep on adding that value. Now at the end, what you have to do, you just have to return the minimum. So also there was one scenario where, if the given sum is not equal to the target, in that case what we were doing, we were simply returning 0. So in this case it will be, if the min value will remain as the max value, it means the sum is not equal to or greater than the target. So in this case we are going to return 0, or else we will return minimum. Let me execute this code and we'll see whether it's working properly or not. All the 3 test cases passed successfully. Let me submit this solution. Okay, perfect. So all the 21 test cases passed successfully, and this is the approach we have to follow in order to solve this problem statement. If you like the video, do subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day.